Come on, sir. Can you seriously picture a guy like Eric being drawn to a run-of-the-mill arrogant model? No idea how Emma pulled this off, but there's something fishy about this.
You're spot on. It makes no sense why Eric's standing up for Emma. With his power and position, he could have any woman he wants. So why Emma? And what's with all the hush-hush about their relationship?
Once Eric ties the knot, Emma's gonna tumble from her high perch. That's when we make our move, sir.
But how can you be so sure Emma won't be the one tying the knot with Eric?
You're funny, sir. If Eric were to look for a suitable partner, he would choose the daughter of a rich executive, not Emma. I'm pretty sure Emma's just a toy to play with in bed.
Father Five crushed the wine glass in his hand as he thought about Emma's audacity. No one ever made him feel so insulted before.
But boy, that girl. I'm stunned to see how Emma looked down at Creative Century. I swear, James, I'll give her exactly what she deserves. Just wait and watch.
On the way home, rain and silence accompanied Emma and Eric. Eric was sitting with his eyes closed. It seemed like he was resting, but in reality, he was trying to suppress his anger. Emma gently brushed the back of his hand, but Eric didn't respond. Are you upset?
Did you think a few bodyguards could have protected you? I expect you to call me first in moments like this, Emma.
Sorry, I didn't know it would upset you, but please let me explain. Eric could see the pain in Emma's eyes. There was a reason for her to make such a whimsical decision. What is she not telling him? But breaking the silence, Emma finally spoke. I was only 19 when this happened. I met this French girl on a show. She was desperate for fame and got involved with a designer, but didn't know this guy was a psycho with underworld connections. He trampled all over that girl several times. Ultimately, when she couldn't take it anymore, she left him. A few days after that, her brother was murdered. The designer didn't just stop there. He also force-fed drugs to this girl, killing her in the process. She tried to call me for help that day, but I was in the middle of a runway show. I still regret not being able to save that poor girl. And when Lisa got in trouble, I couldn't think of anything other than rush for her help. I didn't inform you because I wanted to keep out of this. Leave me, Eric. I have too much to lose now. Eric listened quietly as Emma revealed the biggest secret of her life. He realized how much he meant to his wife.
Darling, look into my eyes. Do you see fear and weakness? No one can touch me, Emma. I'm way more capable of protecting myself and my wife. No matter how dangerous the situation is, I want you to call me first, okay?
Emma nodded her head. Eric's confidence gave her warmth and peace that very moment. I promise it won't happen again. Just don't be angry with me. I don't want us to sleep in separate beds tonight. Eric thought about how Emma had started her career at 18 years old. The few years she spent in France taught her the toughest lessons of this dark yet glamorous industry.
We'll never sleep in different beds. I can guarantee that. Just promise me, from now on, you won't keep any secrets from me.
I promise, but there's too much to tell you.
Then tell me one secret every day.
Lisa breathed a sigh of relief hearing Emma and Eric. She blamed herself for being so careless and causing all this ruckus. Lucas noticed the bruises on Lisa's hands. He decided to lighten up her mood.
Honestly, I never thought you'd get caught so easily. Why didn't you play to your advantage, Lisa?
Do you think everyone is like you? You're so skinny, you can only be used as fish bait.
Sitting in the back seat, Emma listened as the two argued. Using the perfect opportunity, she quickly stole a kiss from Eric. Once they returned home, the couple hurried to the bedroom and tore each other's clothes off.
You made me the luckiest man alive, love.
Stop stealing my lines, Mr. Roberts. You've already stolen my heart. Emma wrapped Eric in her arms. Eric ripped his shirt off. In an instant, his toned and smooth muscles were revealed to Emma. They got intimate and the couple lay together in bed. Eric wrapped his arms tightly around Emma.
I've already signed you up for the auditions at H-World. But before that, I want you to attend a charity event with me.
I didn't receive any invite. Who will I be going to?
Luke has already prepared everything. The event will be at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Don't be late.
Eric caressed Emma's cheeks as she fell asleep peacefully in his arms. He wanted Emma to attend this charity so she could meet H-World Entertainment CEO Charlotte Garcia. Eric knew Ariadne Clark Sanders would prevent Emma from succeeding at the auditions. It was a perfect chance for Emma to reveal Ariadne's true intentions in front of Charlotte.
I must make the best out of every situation for my wife. I'm the only one she could rely on.
Meanwhile, Ariadne was holding Emma's portfolio in her hand. She looked at her HR staff through her black-framed glasses.
I know it's harsh, but Emma's age is indeed an issue. She doesn't match our selection criteria. We'll have to reject her.
Maybe we should take Miss Garcia's opinion on this.
No need to bother her for such petty matters. I'm sure she'll also agree with the company policy. Also, I can take care of this.
Saying this, Ariadne tore up Emma's portfolio into shreds and dumped it into the trash can.
Keep this between us. Right now, multiple agencies are fighting for Emma, but she just doesn't work for us. Let's keep this news away from her. We don't want to humiliate her further. Got it?
Yes, all right.
Although the HR staff agreed verbally, she still felt that Ariadne's reasoning was a bit far-fetched. She decided to go to Lucas Perez's office.
What is it?
The HR staff explained everything in detail. Hearing her words, a sneer appeared across Lucas's face. He knew Ariadne would do something like this. He just didn't expect her to directly reject Emma. After staring blankly for a moment, he finally responded.
I think what Ariadne said is right.
The staff member had no choice but to accept it now.
In that case, I'll delete her file right away.
No need to delete anything. Emma is indeed too old, but it's not like she has anything to hide. Just reply to her email as usual. She still deserves a bit of respect.
The staff member nodded her head. It was clear that although Ariadne had stolen his job of auditioning newcomers, the staff trusted Lucas Perez more. However, they never would have imagined that the person in charge of Emma's emails was Eric Roberts.
Exactly what I expected. Ariadne must have done something behind Charlotte's back. Time to take Emma to the charity event. Charlotte Garcia must know that Emma did send her portfolio to H-World. Get ready for tonight. Charlotte Garcia will also be at the event.
Mr. Roberts, on the surface you keep telling me that you'll wait for me to grow. However, in truth, your heart is focused on being my manager.
Wait until you have a manager. Let's see if I'll still care about your issues.
Of course you will. You couldn't bear seeing me suffer.
Emma smiled as he placed his hands on his forehead helplessly.
Leave a little earlier. Don't be late.
I know.
After responding to him, Emma hung up the phone and fell into deep thought. Will Charlotte Garcia be there as well? Emma needs to find a way to talk to Charlotte directly. By 6 that evening, Emma got dressed in a formal gown. She approached the location Eric had given her with Lisa by her side.
What the? How is Emma progressing so fast?
Everyone who had been invited to the event was mostly successful entrepreneurs and philanthropists. There weren't many actors or singers, let alone models like Emma. Charlotte Garcia arrived with Lucas Perez beside her. Although Emma kept a low profile, Lucas quickly spotted her sitting in her seat nearby. Will Emma be able to talk to Charlotte Garcia? What will happen once Eric arrives at the event? Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocket FM app. Tap the link in the description to install now.